Hello and welcome to Asan Education. In this video, we will discuss about the difference between attitude and aptitude and which of the two means in aptitude and attitude, which of the following characteristics is needed for a civil servant to function efficiently. Okay, so basically in this video, we are going to discuss the differences which exist between attitude and aptitude. Okay, so let us discuss. See what is the difference between attitude and aptitude, and among the two means attitude and aptitude, which one do you think is more important for a civil servant? Okay, so let us see what should be the approach to answer this question. You have to see this question first. What is the difference between attitude and aptitude? Among the two, which one do you think is more important for a civil servant? So let us see what should be our approach to answer the question. First, we have to list the differences between the attitude and aptitude. Okay, we will be discussing. And second, we have to explain with examples the need for both attitude and aptitude for a civil servant, because in ethics, integrity and aptitude GS paper 4, in every question you have to give example. Example is a mandatory part of your answer writing as far as GS paper 4 is concerned, because without giving examples you cannot convince the examiner who is checking your copies. So you must prepare example on each and every topic from your real life example as well as from the examples of great administrators, leader, reformer, etc. Okay, so let us see what should be the introduction. The introduction should be both attitude and aptitudes are essential traits to succeed in any walks of life. That is, attitude and aptitudes are essential to succeed in one's life, but they become more important in civil services for its impact on society. Having said this, there are few vital differences between attitude and aptitude. So both attitude and aptitude are essential to success in anyone's life, and as far as civil servant are concerned, they also need both the traits. That is, they both need attitude and aptitude. Okay, but there are few differences. Let us discuss what is the difference between attitude and aptitude. But please remember that both attitude and aptitude both are essential for a civil servant to succeed in his career as well as for the welfare of the larger community. Now let us see what is the main difference between attitude and aptitude. See, one side we have written attitude and second side we have written aptitude. Now let us see. Attitude refers to a psychological response to a particular situation, person, thing or an issue. Attitude can be positive as well as negative. So what is attitude? Attitude is a inset of your mind. It is your inner thinking, how you think about a situation, how you react to a situation from your inside. Okay, so attitude is a psychological response to a particular situation, person, thing or an issue. Okay, how you react to a situation from your innermost. Okay, but attitude can be positive as well as negative. Some persons are having positive attitude and some are having negative attitude. On the other hand, when we see aptitude, aptitude is a component of competency to do a certain kind of work at a certain level. So aptitude is related with your skill set, talent. Okay, so attitude is a psychological response. Okay, how you think about a situation from your innermost point of view. But at the same time, when we talk about aptitude, aptitude is a component of competency to do a certain kind of work at a certain level. Okay, this attitude is associated with character or virtues. Your character or virtues or your values form your attitude, but aptitude is associated with talent. You have to remember all these basic differences, that aptitude is associated with talent and attitude is associated with your character or virtues. Okay, now let us see some more differences. Attitude is a mental aspect. Okay, how you think about a situation, how you react about a situation from your inner core. But aptitude can be both physical as well as mental. Your skill can be in your physical exercise, that is also your aptitude. It can be mental as well, solving mathematical problem, solving a problem of the people. Okay, and attitude is relatively permanent. Attitude is relatively permanent. However, if an attitude is undesirable in a modern society, it should be changed accordingly. For example, the government is taking various initiatives through campaign and advertisement to change the attitude of citizens for the success of Swachh Bharat mission. Okay, so attitude is relatively permanent. It means that it cannot be changed overnight. To change attitude, we need some time, and the government, the attitude which is not suited to the present situation, the government is trying to change the attitude of the people. This is also known as the behavioral change. So attitude change takes time. So government through various campaigns and advertisement is taking major initiatives to change the attitude of people so that they contribute to a major campaign known as Swachh Bharat Abhiyan. Okay, but aptitude can be changed and developed through training and capacity building. So you have to remember all these differences, that attitude is a permanent aspect and it takes time to change, and government through various campaigns and advertisement takes initiatives to change the attitude of people, to change the behavioral change of the people. But aptitude can be changed and developed through training and capacity building. If you train somebody, if you develop someone's capacity, the aptitude of a person will change. You have to know this basic difference, that attitude is a psychological response from your inner core and aptitude is a component of competency, that is it is related to your skill or talent. Okay, now let us see some examples related to aptitude and attitude. See, a civil servant must possess both to adequately, both means attitude and aptitude, to adequately respond to any situation which is complex, multifaceted and dynamic. A positive attitude directs and guides a civil servant to utilize his aptitude for the welfare of society. So if you have positive attitude, that will help you and guide to use your skill, that is aptitude, for the welfare of the society, and a civil servant needs both aptitude and attitudes to contribute to the society at large. Okay, now we will see some example related to it. See, first example. Recently, an IS officer volunteered to collect relief material for the Kerala flood victims. The officer had an attitude to reach out to the people and help them. In this case, a competency or skill set was not as important as an urge to serve, a component of attitude. You can see here, when an IS officer volunteers to collect relief material for the Kerala flood victims, the officer had an attitude to reach out. Attitude means his inner conscience or inner values are telling that he should reach to the victims and collect these relief materials to help the flood victims. In this case, aptitude was not as important as the attitude or a positive attitude or a positive emotion to reach to the people. So this is a classic case of attitude. But in second case, when we see in another example, an IS officer from Kerala came up with the initiative. That IS officer is himself is coming up with the initiative like Compassionate, Kozhikode, Operation Suleimani, Freedom Cafe, Tere Mere Beech Mein, etc. to usher in a new era of governance that endeavored to bridge the gap between district administration and citizens through the optimal employment of social media and technology. This was an important skill of aptitude or skill. Okay, so when we compare both these examples, in the first example we see that when an IS officer is volunteering to collect relief material for the Kerala flood victims, here aptitude is not as important as the positive attitude to help and reach out to the victims of the flood. So here aptitude is important. But in second case, when an IS officer is coming up with the initiatives like these, Compassionate, Kozhikode, Operation Suleimani, Freedom Cafe, Tere Mere Beech Mein, to usher in a new era of governance that has endeavored to bridge the gap between district administration and citizen. Here the skill set of an administrator is coming into the picture. So when the skill set or the competency to do a thing comes into picture, there comes the aptitude. And because aptitude is related to your competency to do a thing or a skill to perform a task, but your attitude is your hunger to help the flood victims. Okay, so you have to remember both these examples, and you have to also remember that the civil servant must need both attitude and aptitude. Okay, now let us see in conclusion what we can say. See, in both the examples enumerated above, what the examples we have seen, in one case an IS officer was volunteering to collect the relief material for the flood victims, and in the second case an IS officer is himself coming up with the initiatives like Tere Mere Beech Mein, Kozhikode campaign, Suleimani campaign. All these things are coming up by the IS officer himself. So that was the example of aptitude, and the first was the example of attitude, because in that IS officer needs a positive attitude to help or to reach to the flood victims. Okay, so we can see that a successful administrator, okay,